The other day I was playing around in Mario Kart and I was very tired. Because of this, I didn't move the controller much and didn't move the joystick. That meant that I wasn't turning. I then bumped into a wall because I didn't turn. But that got me thinking, how far can you travel without turning in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? So let's explain the rules. Gliders will be allowed as long as you don't turn in them. Smart steering and drifting will obviously not be allowed. If I bounce off a wall like this and turn because of it, that will not be allowed. If you're wondering how I will measure the distance, I will time how long I am going straight for. This will only work if I do the tests at the same speed. So I will be doing them all on 150cc with Yoshi, Betty Buggy, Roller and with 0 coins. I will only be showing the tracks where I got a good distance or it was interesting. So let's get started. The first track was Mario Kart Stadium. I decided that maybe the longest straight bit would be in this area. And after going straight for as long as possible, I got a time of 8.38 seconds of going in a straight line without turning. The next track was Thwomp Ruins. I didn't really see much straight bits on the minimap, but then I came up onto this wall. And then I realized I'm driving on the wall, which means although I'm turning, I'm not actually turning the joystick. That will come in very handy later. So I can basically go around a whole turn without turning, but this will only work if there's a wall. After doing this, I got a time of 12.74, completing Thwomp Ruins. Toad Harbor was next, and I decided to do it down this big downhill section. But then, I realized that we could do the wall strategy again, by driving on the wall and going around the turn. So I started all the way from here, and after going around this turn and then going down the hill, I got a time of 16.23, setting a new record. Mount Wario only had long straight bits on lap 3. The rest is basically like one big turn. And after doing it here, I got a time of 19.02, setting a new record. Alright, it's time. It's Excite Bike Arena. Now, obviously this one would be a new record, right? The whole track is literally only 2 turns. After going down the whole left side of the arena, I got a time of 21.19, setting a new record, but it might be beaten soon. Muse City had dash panels everywhere, so it made me go faster, lowering the time, and that's not what we want. But still after doing it, I got a time of 14.12. Baby Park was Excite Bike Arena, but smaller. I only got a time of 7.28 after going down this slide. GBA Mario Circuit was next. I attempted it here from the top of the elevated section, but surprisingly only got a time of 7.13, making it the lowest so far, even lower than Baby Park. I was confident in Royal Raceway because of this glider section. It looked very big on the minimap. I lined myself up and went. I realized that there are a few dash panels lowering the time a bit, but that didn't stop me. But to my surprise, I only got a time of 13.86. Yoshi Valley had lots of turns around the split path section. But I did my attempt just after the split path section, and there was a long straight bit here. But sadly, I only got a time of 9.5. Next up was N64 Rainbow Road. I thought that you could do it here, but I realized if you do it here, you actually finish the race. So I couldn't go as far back as I wanted. I reversed as far back as I could on lap 1 though, and attempted it from here, and got an impressive time of 23.34, setting a new record. Big Blue was next, and I didn't see much long straight bits. I decided to do it here where it overlapped with the cannon glider, which went fast, meaning my time would lower. Even though this was happening, I still got a time of 10.77. The booster course passes up next, and the first track was Paris Promenade. I decided to do it here because this glider was pretty long and it went all the way under the Eiffel Tower. And after doing this, I got a time of 13.5. Ninja Hideaway overlapped with the glider, which actually slows you down a little bit, making the time a bit higher. After doing it on the top path, I got a total of 17.54. I decided to try the bottom path just to see if there was any difference, and after doing this, I got a time of 17.79, putting it in 4th place. I completely forgot that Sky High Sunday was literally another oval, just like Excite Bike, but a bit more colourful. I attempted to do it on the right side because on the left side it had all these split paths and made it impossible to complete the whole way. After doing it along the right side, I got a total of 21.42, putting it in 2nd place, beating Excite Bike Arena. The next track was Alpine Pass. I was going in very confident. I did the first attempt at this glider and got 23.21, so close to the record, but just 20 milliseconds off. And trust me, I am not steering here, it just does that for some reason. I wanted to try and get a higher time, so I decided to do it on this side of the mountain. And surprisingly, after doing it here, I got a total of 23.77, setting a new record. Merry Mountain was another sort of oval-shaped track. The right side had a lot of turns and it wasn't very straight, but on the left side it was very straight. I did it on the hill and got a decent time of 20.85. There was also a glider that really helped slow me down. Waluigi Stadium had one where the half pipes were, but half pipes make you faster, and we don't want to go fast. We want to get there as slow as possible. So I went down the middle, got a time of 12.7. Not very much. But then I realized that maybe I could try the driving on wall strategy and turn here, but for some reason I just couldn't get it to angle me straight after going along the wall, so I just stuck with the time of 12.17. DK Mountain is another one with lots of straight bits, almost like Merry Mountain. Of course, the cannon glider wasn't gonna work because you were going very fast. But I decided to try it after the gap cut. I was pretty confident, but sadly, I only got a time of 11.16. Wee Rainbow Road is the last track, and this one has a lot of straight bits. I scanned the minimap for the longest straight bit. Then I decided to do the first attempt just before the finish line and got a total of 14.71. But I wanted to try and get longer, so I did it just here and tried to avoid these jumps because otherwise I would fall down. But sadly, I couldn't make it past the jumps. So I decided to use a mushroom. And I'm pretty sure in the rulebook it says I can use a mushroom, but at the cost of making me a bit faster, which will make me reach the end sooner. But still, I decided to use the mushroom over both jumps and got 15.49. Meaning that Rock Mountain is the winner with 23.77 seconds going in a straight line. It took me so long to make this video, so if you could please like the video, that would really help it get recommended and do me a huge favor. My friend request code is in the description, so make sure to friend request me. Thank you and see ya!